It's time for another spooky story time. It was late on Thursday night and Alyssa was in bed. She heard a knock at the door but decided to ignore it and tried to go back to sleep. About 10 minutes later, she heard another knock at the door, but this one had a sense of urgency to it. She got dressed, went downstairs and decided to look through the peephole. This is where she saw a young man in his 20s. She opened the door just a crack and the man explained that he'd been hiking nearby and lost his way. He asked her if he could stay there for the night and reluctantly she let him in. She said that he could sleep on the couch but he must be gone by the morning. It was at this point she was feeling glad that she had a lock on her bedroom door. A couple of hours later she woke up to sound of scratching on her bedroom door, followed by the man's voice saying, "Are you awake? I'm lonely." She was just starting to get a really weird feeling about him, so turned over and tried to ignore it. But this just made him mad. He started banging on the door and shouting for her to come out. Terrified at this point, the woman jumped out of the window, ran across the street and called the police. When the police arrived, they detained the man, but what they found in her living room was worse than anyone could imagine. Laid out on the floor was a plastic sheet, a chainsaw, a hammer and a body bag. It turns out it was actually a serial killer who had escaped from his cell. They called him the Butcher.